Merhaba arkadaşlar, Tugi Gamers TV'ye hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Game of Thrones oynayacağız, yeni bir seri. Ya daha doğrusu eski bir seri ama bizim kanalımızda yeni bir seri. Filme biraz benziyor ama tamamen filmle içerikli aynı değil yani. Bizim seçimlerimize göre ilerliyor oyun. The Northerners will never forget. Tyrion Lannister. Demiş ve birinci bölümle başlıyoruz arkadaşlar. Umarım hoşunuza giden bir seri olur. Videoyu beğenmeyi, kanala abone olmayı ve beğenilerinizi eksik etmeyin. Hepiniz hoş geldiniz, sefalar getirdiniz. Hayırlı seyirler. Evet. Yapacağımız seçeneklere, tercihlere göre ilerleyeceğiz. Forrester hanesi varmış. Stark hanesine sadık kalmış. Bakalım. Forrester'ların kaderi bilirsiniz. Hadi bakalım.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, oath brave.
Arkadaşlar fazla yorumda bulunmayacağım. Zaten alt yazıda geçiyor hikaye. Ara sıra böyle tercih yaparken durduracağım. O şekilde ilerleyeceğim. Farklı tercihler yaparak da siz de oynayabilirsiniz oyunu. Bakalım farklı tercihler yapınca sizde ne gibi sonuçlar ortaya çıkıyor. Ben de merak ediyorum. Hani farklı sonuçlar oluyor mu? Ben birkaç yayıncılığı falan izlemiştim. Onların yaptığı tercihleri değil, onların yapmadığı tercihleri yapacağım. Merak ediyorum acaba onların yapmadığı tercihleri yapınca ne oluyor diye merak ediyorum. O yüzden o şekilde ilerleyeceğim. Siz de öyle yaparsanız daha eğlenceli olur. Yani izlediğiniz değil de kendi tercihlerinize göre ilerlerseniz daha keyif alırsınız diye düşünüyorum. Evet.
You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Temizleyeceğiz mi?
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest,
Neden olmaz?
They don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle is 10
Jamie Lannister'dan bahsediyor, kral katili.
What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Lord
Not
Forrester.
before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Doğru, haklısın.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Lordumuza biraz şarap verelim.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
Hadi bakalım.
His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Gerizekalılar sizi.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Aha, lordumuz bize içki ısmarlıyor. Bu bayraktaki
Robb Stark, the king in the north.
Robb Stark.
Tomorrow we march
Robb
on
Stark'ı
Castle Rock, and House Forrester has
feci
been given the
katlettiler.
greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
Chester'lı kayasına.
Gods have favored us. Onward to Castle Rock!
Death to
Kuzey hatırlar.
stairs.
Kuzey hatırlar.
Members!
Hey.
Garrett,
Garrett hadi gel.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the
Roderick de bunun oğlu.
On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect
Biz
you
sürekli
to
yağlar kalmayacağız.
How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You serve me well.
Dövüşmek
Let me
istiyorum.
fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as
Hadi
a
bakalım.
squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
Sonunda asker olacağım ha.
It's well deserved, Garrett.
Umudunuzu boşa çıkarmayacağım.
I promise. I
Ay.
won't let you down.
Sigara belime geçti.
Don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us.
Tamam.
We're celebrating
Kimseye söylemeyeceğim.
tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes,
Tamam
my
tamam.
lord.
Aramızda olsun.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
Hadi Roderick'i
I will,
bulalım.
my lord. Thank you.
Roderick'i bulalım. Roderick neredesin? Kahretsin boş.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand?
Yardım edebilir misin?
Come on.
Kendin yap abi. Kendin
Do
yap.
yourself.
I've been a squire longer than you, which means I outrank you.
Kendin yap abi.
I told you, not me.
Go with Bowen.
Babanıyla git. Bizi azarladı sanki. Oğlum Roderick'i bul dedin ya bana.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once.
Daha kötüsü de olabilirdi.
Watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin.
Nora'nın daha kötü olamaz ya.
See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Pek de
Don't get
farklı
angry
değil.
with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing.
Yok lan ne
The
anlatıyorsun?
lowest of the low.
Ben terfi ettim
All I
dostum.
know, we could be squires
Ama
for
sana
life.
söylemeyeceğim.
Hauling wine around a fucking
Şeyler
road.
Give
başaracaksın.
it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
Ne kadar kaldı ya? 2
It's
saattir
right
yürüyoruz.
over there.
Aha. İkizler. Frey hanesi kalıyor. Kızıl düğün ha. Burada Robb Stark'ı katlediyorlar ya. Diziyi izleyenler varsa. Evet.
Take your time.
Acele etme.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Walder Frey.
Fucking
Bu
phrase.
Robb Stark'ı katleden adam. Filmi de izleyenler bilir.
Wedding.
Ama onlar hazır bekliyorlar bak. Kılıçlı mılıçlı bekliyorlar. Aa, bu işte bir terslik var.
His daughters.
Aha. Aha. Gitmeliyiz oğlum.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
Hadi gidelim.
What? What's wrong?
Aha. Aha.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
Hadi.
To get back.
Geri dönmemiz lazım hadi.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
Go
Take
go.
the fucking flagon already.
Yürü lan.
What's wrong with him?
Onun neyi var?
Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Allah geliyorlar. Bob'unu kurtaralım abi.
But what about?
Yürü.
What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you?
Koş. Koş geliyorlar oğlum koş. Koş. Allah. Walder Frey ihanet etti bize.
Back to camp.
Allah. Yapma. Yapma. Yapma. Allah. Allah. Aha Rodrik. Rodrik. Hadi koş. Oh helal Rodrik lan. Oh be. Çabuk. Bir şeye basmam lazım. Neye basacağım? Bir şeye basmam lazım. Bir şeye basmam lazım. Al lan şunu, al hadi al. Allah. Basamadın mı lan? Koş. Allah. Hazır olun beyler. Allah. Allah. Allah. Helal be. İyi. Canını ottu kadın. Helal lan sana. Ah. Bir şey yapmam lazım. Allah. Sürün. Sürün hadi sürün. Güvenli bir yere git. Bas. Hadi ezileceğim. Hadi. Hadi. Kıl payı. Rodrik. Allah. Allah. Boğulacağım lan. Oğlum Q'ya basılı tutuyorum. Allah. Hadi geçmiş olsun hadi. Hadi Allah rahmet etsin. Hadi Allah rahmet etsin dostum. Hadi koş. Rodrik. Ulan Rodrik diye bağırmasa adamı kurtaracaklar. Allah belanı vermesin. Atın altında kaldı Rodrik. Allah. Aha. Helal lan sana. Rodrik'i buldun mu? Onu kurtarmaya çalıştım. Bir silah bul çabuk. Bu silahı aldım ben ama. Allah. Seni şerefsiz hain. Gidelim hadi. Kalk lordum.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time. Don't run.
Oha. Oha.
Guard this with your life.
Bunun canın pahasına kılıcım veriyor lan bize.
Where it belongs. There's no time to.
Tut hadi kılıcı.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Tamam onu saklayacağım.
You have
Sizi
to
terk
go.
edemem.
I won't leave you, my lord.
And you will.
Hayır.
You will obey me.
Hayır.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never
Kuzey
be
koru mu?
lost. Tell no one but him. Do you
Kuzey koru ne lan?
You must swear. Tell only your
Yemin
uncle
ederim.
Duncan.
I swear that I will.
Duncan'a söyledi.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go.
Your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Forrester'ları öldürün diyor.
With love from Walder.
Walder Frey'in selamı var. Aşağılık pislik. Arya seni öldürecek. Korkak sen de kaç. Bir dakika. Ayarlar. Ses. Müzik sesi. Telif yememek için Game of Thrones müziğini kıstım. Ben size yapayım o müziği. İşte bu intro var ya, meşhur intro. Game of Thrones başlarken oluyor ya. O intro abi. Burada normalde ses var ama ben sesi kıstım telif yememek için. Oynayan arkadaşlar müziği açabilir. Şöylece introyu görün sadece. Game of Thrones filmi introsu. Burası duvar. Söyleyemiyorum ki. Onu da söyleyemiyorum. Her neyse. Ironheart. Çok güzel intro ya. Evet. Allah'tan kısa sürdü. Game of Thrones. Bölüm 1. Buzdan demire. Hadi bakalım. Forrester toprakları. Kralın yolu. Test ekibi Nurullah. Bu Türkçe çeviren arkadaşlara da teşekkür ederiz abi. Çevirenlere. Büyük kolaylık olmuş. Teknoport'tu galiba. Tekno Game TR ekibine teşekkür ederiz abi. Domuz ne haber? Aa, burada kan izi var. Aha. Blood. Yapma ya. Fresh. Taze. Şurada bir domuz vardı. Nereye gitti o domuz? Domuzu mu öldürmüşler? Çabuk lan. Bakalım ne olmuş buralarda. Neler dönüyor bakalım. Ne yapmışlar oğlum burayı böyle?
That's Father's car.
Bir dakika. Şimdi sesi açsam. Ses video.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Yürü. Şerefsizler bırakın lan onu. Ulan hayvanı ne yaptılar? Domuz da olsa yazık, günah lan.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father,
Ulan
I
o benim
said
babam.
move on. I'm going to kill you.
Şerefsizler.
Is that so?
Demek öyle, evet
You
öyle.
can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to
Eğer
the
istiyorsan
pigs.
deneyebilirsin.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Saldırabiliyor mu?
No.
Baba hayır yapma. Ölme ne olur, ne olur ölme. O kılıcı sikeyim seni, hadi gel. Fuck you. Ah! Neden? Böyle dayak yemem mi lazım?
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Zavallı diyor ya. Göstereceğim size. Aha. Dirgeni mi alsam? Dirgeni mi alayım lan?
You really are a...
Ah, baltayı aldım. Al sana. Şerefsiz köpek. Dirgeni mi alsaydım keşke. Hah. Oley. Hadi bakalım. Ver kılıcı. Aa, ya, yandı lan. Yandı oğlum ya. Şerefsiz. Hocam.
Mercy, please, I beg of you.
Sana ya. Babamı öldürdün lan. Babamı öldürdün.
I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Öldüreyim mi?
No, please.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Ne oldu? Ne oldu, nereye lan? Köpek. Baba. Babacığım. Ne yaptılar sana böyle? Her yerini delik deşik etmişler baba.
Garrett, you
Baba.
survived.
Kevgire dönmüşsün.
Your sister,
Ne yaptılar kardeşime?
she hid.
Saklandı mı? Mızraklamışlar şerefsizler. İntikamı alacağım oğlum.
I tried to stop them.
Baba. Yaşlı başına ne yaptın sen? Allah rahmet eylesin. Babamızı, kız kardeşimizi doğramış şerefsiz köpekler.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Öldüreceğim bunu yapan adamı. Evet. Öldüreceğim abi, öldüreceğim. Iron Lord. Forrester hanesinin kalesi. Geldik mi? Forrester hanesi Stark hanedanına bağlı bir hanedan. Starklar tabi burada Robb Stark'ı katledince Walder Frey güç kaybetti.
Tell him his nephew survived.
Vay! Nasıl bir bağırış lan o? Sen askersin, o biraz sesin kaba olsun. Ark diye bağırman lazım. Düşecek şimdi kesin. Allah Allah. Amca sen misin? Duncan mıydı? Çoktan ölmüşlerdi.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the great hall.
Çabuk götürün. Bizi salonuna götürün.
Two Whitehill soldiers?
Evet. Ve bir Bolton.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable.
O Stark'ları kötülüyor lan. Bunda bir kıllık var ha.
Thank you, Maester.
Maester. Kurtar bir zahmet oğlum.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say it
Yaptıklarım
was
adildi.
different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Kurtçuk mu?
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Allah Allah. Oğlum ne biçim yara lan bu? Harbi kurtçuk koydu lan adam. Kapat. O kurtçuklar oğlum daha çok mikrop ve iltihap kapacaklar. Allah belanı vermesin. İltihaptan öldüreceğim beni gerizekalı. Hanemiz asla düşmeyecek.
Our house will never fall.
Oğlum bu hep çelişkili konuşuyor. Bunda bir şey var oğlum. Bu Maester'da bir şey var.
This might hurt a bit.
Tamam saklayayım.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
Lord Forrester hayatımı kurtarmış.
Rather odd though that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Oğlum ağzımızdan laf almaya mı çalışıyor?
Handle himself. He was as good with a sword
Öyle
as
olmadı.
I've seen.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester
İnanmıyor lan
sacrificed
bize.
himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
Oğlum bunda bir şey
Lady
var.
Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Tabi. Lady'nin karşısına dik çıkalım değil mi? Evet.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Tamam, dolaşalım. Şunları alalım bir.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Aa, ne güzel yaratıklarmış böyle. Ne güzel yaratıklarmış bunlar böyle. Şunları alayım. Al dedi çünkü bana konuşmada.
This might help.
Evet, alalım. Botları cebimize koyalım abi. Şurada bir de bir sargı bezi var. Bunu da alayım. Onu da koyalım. Sonra kova gözet. Kova onu geç. Bastık ya oğlum. Heh. Şurada bir şeyler var, onlara bakalım.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Şu kim?
Asher.
Asher.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Assos'a gitmiş. Assos'a sürgünde. Şu kim?
Talia and Ethan.
Charlie ve Ethan.
I suppose Lord Ethan.
Aa, Ethan Lord olmuş. Küçük lan çocuk daha bu.
Mira.
Mira.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
Kralın şehrindeymiş.
I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Vallahi ben de merak ediyorum.
Lady Forrester.
Lady Forrester. Bu da
She's always been kind to me.
Lord'un
Treated
karısı.
me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan.
Ron.
Never easy being the fourth born son. Lord Forrester.
Lord Forrester.
It was an honor to squire for him.
Senin haberini yapmak
Rank of
onurdu
the good.
dostum. Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Atın altında kaldı bu. Hadi bakalım. Şuraya bir göz atalım.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Ne varmış tahta şimdi? Tamam. Bakalım.
Ironwood Grove.
Ironwood Grove. Üstad etrafı keşfetmeye gittiğince üstadla konuş diyor. Konuşalım abi. Konuş.
Did your leg feel weak?
No,
Güzel güzel.
I just wanted to ask you. Why do the White Hills hate the Forresters?
I
Ha,
think
neyse
it's
bunu
safe to
geç
say
bunu
the
geç.
feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Artık gidebilir miyim?
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell.
Haydi.
Lady
Aha.
Forrester.
Lady Forrester ve Mira.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Hoş bulduk Lady'm.
Lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what
Neler
happened.
olduğunu duydum.
Is it true?
Doğru.
Your family...
Ha, ha. Katlettiler. Bacımı, babamı katlettiler. Mira.
I'm so sorry.
Ben de.
Me too.
Hah.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Hadi. Mira hadi güle güle, yatma zamanı gelmiş.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Hayatımı
Saved
kurtardı.
my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Evet benim.
Yes, my lady.
Yes Lady'm.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask.
Söyledi mi?
anything
Evet
you
evet.
said?
Kılıcı verdi.
Any last words before
Kılıcı ona ver.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs.
Bir de
with his family.
amcasına söylememiz için bir
Thank
şey
you.
söyledi.
Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
Benim için onur duyguydum.
Demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Ramsay, bu köpekleri olan şerefsiz var ya, piç. Ya, piç derken küfür olarak anlamayın, adam piç yani.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
Onlar bana
He
saldı.
attacked me.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded.
Hadi bakalım.
Then what's to be done?
Peki ne olacak?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I've done nothing
Ben
wrong.
yanlış bir şey yapmadım.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you
Neden
can't
ya?
stay.
Gitmek istemiyorum ya.
Cannot stay. Don't
Bırak gelsinler.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
Gitmek istemiyorum.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall.
Amca ben suçlu
I'm
değilim.
not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
Hadi bakalım.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Hadi bakalım.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
Kayıt
I
yapıyorum.
know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
Elimden gelen en iyisini yapacağım.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Evet.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be
Kuzey
lost.
Koru kaybedilemez.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They
Hadi
think it's
bakalım.
just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Kimseye söylemedim.
I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Duvara mı gidiyoruz? Hadi gidelim bakalım.
Iron from ice.
Buzdan demire.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester.
Hadi.
Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Güçlü olacağım.
Be strong.
I know you will.
Amca. Amcacığım, beni neden duvara gönderiyor? Açın kapıyı, lordlar. Bu kale düşmeyecek. Burayı iyi koruyun.
Garrett, wait!
Mira. Teşekkürler.
Be safe.
Teşekkürler. Hadi bakalım. Evet. Ethan. Lord olan Ethan mı lan bu? Ethan Forrester. Forrester hanesinin lordu. Aa bu çocuk. Saklambaç oynuyor lan da.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this
Hadi
game
çıkalım.
anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Buradayım hadi.
I'm here. It's okay.
Endişelenme.
Don't worry. It's just a game, right?
Endişe etme dostum.
I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise
Buradayım işte
I'm
ya.
not going anywhere.
Hiçbir yere
I wish
gitmeyeceğim.
Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too.
Evet.
But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I say promise
I don't
you.
want Garrett to
Sana
die
söz
either.
veriyorum.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
Evet.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
Milkskop ne demek?
No, but I know it's not good.
Ethan,
Milkskop
you
ne
should
demek
let
lan?
Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man.
Evet doğru
He
diyorsun.
taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Tabii ki de. Evet.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many
Değişmek zorunda
responsibilities.
kalabilirim bacım. Lord
May
oldum
have
adım.
to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I
Evet.
suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I
İstediğin kadar
wanted
yiyebilirsin
for once.
hadi.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Çocuk ya. Çocuğu mutlu edelim değil mi?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Oğlum bu Lord'unu nasıl çağırıyor lan?
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
Adama bak ya. Lord benim lan. Beni azarlıyor. Ayaklan mayaklan. Hayırdır? Duncan.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash.
Ben
I can
hallederim.
handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men and the backing of House Bolton.
Ben Lord'um oğlum. Ayak
Stand up for ourselves.
yani başımı eğmem.
Cowards and dead men roll over.
Hadi gel bakalım.
Lord Ethan, is it?
Evet.
My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Sen kimle konuşuyorsun lan? Buranın lordu benim.
No bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton.
Kızım bunun annene ver çay getirsin.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries.
Oğlum bu adamın ağzı ne bozuk ya.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your
Hadi bakalım.
Our share was taken from us. You had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Hadi bakalım. Çocuklar için kusura bakmayın.
Your man, the squire.
No, they
We
didn't.
were minding our own business. He says his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Böyle bir şey olur mu?
Not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Hadi bakalım.
Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
Ben hallettim o
Took
işi.
care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Helal lan lady.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Hadi bakalım. Bak git işine.
May be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Nasıl istersen öyle yap. Seni bulacağım oğlum. Seni bulacağım.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when
Gelsin, Ramsey de gelsin. Ona da aynı cevapları veririm.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us.
Hadi bakalım.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it
Hadi
should
bakalım.
be.
Aç kapıyı vezirgem başı. Hadi bakalım burada ne varmış bakalım. Ironwood kutusu. Ironwood'dan gelen şeyler var herhalde içinde. Muhtemelen öyle. Bakalım. Burada bir mektup varmış. Bu mektup neyin nesi? Oku. Ne diyor?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Bunu göndermemiş daha. Gönderecek herhalde bu. Şu ne parasıymış?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Yaşır göndermiş.
What a strange place.
Yaşır. Yaşır da abisi galiba.
It was
Evet,
very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
evet.
It once
Teşekkürler
belonged to
Maria.
Lady Elena.
Olena'ya aitmiş. Game of Thrones'da zehirlenen bacı. Yağla lan şunu biraz. Senin gibi.
Wonders made by man.
Wonders made by man. Loman's longest time. Herkes bana bir hediye vermiş.
I hope to see them all someday.
İnşallah mı? İnşallah demiş midir ya? Harbiden inşallah demiş midir? Onu merak ediyorum ya. Harbiden inşallah demiş midir ya? Ya. Birisi gelse de şunu yaksa ya. Burada başka bir şey yok herhalde. Şunu okuyayım.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf.
Marjorie.
She is our best hope and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family
Marjorie'den hanedanımız için yardım isteyeceğiz. Gel. Diyemiyor mu? Gidip kendim mi açmam lazım? Hadi bakalım gidelim o zaman. Bu ışıkta basınca hızlı yürümüyor mu acaba ya? Tamam lan çatlama. Aç.
One moment.
One moment. One minute değil mi lan o?
Oh, sorry, my lady.
Başbakan dediği gibi.
I disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
İçeri girmesine izin ver gel.
No, it's
Gel
fine.
gel gel gel.
Come in.
Gel. Çocuk biraz maymuna benziyor.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
İyiyim, iyiyim.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, my lady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady.
Of course, my lady.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Ben onun hizmetçisiyim.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei ile mi görüştü? Cersei ile ne işi oldu onun
They
ya?
appeared to be having some sort of disagreement.
Ne
I
konuştular?
couldn't hear much, but
What did they say?
Ne
I couldn't
konuştular
make
ha?
out much, but I know they were talking about the
Starklar.
Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
Good night. Oğlum şu kapıyı biraz yağlayın ya, bu nedir ya?
You're early.
Lady'yim lan, sana mı soracağım ne zaman geleceğimi? Lady Marjorie de Marjorie ha. Vallahi Marjorie. Kaç tane hizmetçi
From
var
the
lan
day
bunun?
you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
Teşekkürler
And you
Lady.
know how I feel about what's happened to your family.
Hı.
I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Bundan yardım istemenizi,
What you've suffered
yardımınıza
is
ihtiyacım var.
beyond imagining.
Annesi.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Huh?
She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless,
Tamam.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford
Ne
any
diyebilirim ki?
conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants
Tamam.
to hear.
Tamam. Suyuna gideceğiz artık. Söylemek istemediğiniz şeyleri burada
See if the
söyleyeceğiz.
Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Burada bütün yalanları Cersei'ye söyleyeceğiz. Hadi bakalım. Lady Marjorie. Açıl susam açıl. Bütün kapılar gıcırdıyor ya. Yağ yok herhalde burada. Aha. Tyrion Lannister da oynadı. Cüce. Küçük şeytan. Yürü bakalım. Yavrum şu askerlere bak. O tahta ben oturayım mı?
Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking
Teşekkürler. Aha.
Lord Tyrion,
Lord
Your
Tyrion,
Grace.
Tyrion Lannister.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of
Evet
House
bakalım.
Forrester.
Hayır.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Bize sormuş, bize sordu.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Sadık.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on
Kalkan yapacağız bunlara.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Bir dakika. Burada. Evet, herhangi bir şey bizim... Evet.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Marjorie bize kötü baktı ama yapacak bir şey yok. O öyle söyledi. Onu memnun etmek için söyleyeceğim.
You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve...
Tabii ki kralı seçeceğim o. Kralı seçeceğim çünkü...
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden
Küçük
in all
şeytan
of King's
konuştu.
Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you if I may.
Of course.
Konuşun bakalım. Duyması gerekenleri söyledik işte.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once at the
Babamla daha önce tanıştın ha?
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all
Lady Marjorie'nin iyiliği
I did
içinde.
it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in
Yürüyüşe baksana ya, ne kadar tatlı
I
ya.
take mine in thwarting them.
Ya dizinin en
We
renkli
must
karakteri
find our
bence.
amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the master of coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you. And
Bana
your
yardım et,
house.
bana yardım et.
Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Aileme yardım etmem lazım. Yardım et bana.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Ha, sen şu anda Sansa ile evli yani.
Dornish wine await my arrival.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the
Yılanların yuvası. Yürüyüşe bak ya. Paytak paytak, kaypak kaypak. Hadi bakalım.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the fourth cousins and the ninth-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Kızıl yılan. Aa, Martell'e bu.
I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Bununla böyle şey yapalım.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Ulan bu koca avcısı ha.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine
Koca
what it would
avcısı.
be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Hayır.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady
Ailem
Marjorie
için diyeceğim
well.
abi.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the
Salak
Seven
mısın oğlum sen ya?
Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Ha yok lan burada şey Tyrion'la evli değil. Joffrey ile evli şu anda.
Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Yok yok şeyle lan doğru. Sansa ile evli.
What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
Sir
What
Bronn,
are you
huh?
doing?
Well? Sarah?
It wasn't me, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Yanlış
Yet they
tercih mi
say
yaptın?
it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mary.
Eyvallah.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Evet.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Katılıyor musun?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family.
Evet korkuyorum işte. Bana yardım et.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Hadi bakalım.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
Bu benim ailem hakkında. Hadi bakalım.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Kusura bakma. Güvenemem abi. Kralın topraklarında kimseye güvenilmez abi. Kapıyı dinlemeyeceksin değil mi oradan?
Go on. Ask.
Boltonları durdurabilir misin?
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Hadi bakalım. Yardım et lan.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Hadi bakalım yardım et bana. Marjorie lütfen. Ailemi katledecekler. Kral yolu. Wolfsburg. Çayınızla beraber. Umarım iyi gidiyordur. Ne oluyor lan? Ne oluyor lan? Ne oluyor lan?
Seven hells.
Ne oluyor lan burada?
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Ramsay.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a
Derilerini yüzüyor lan adamın.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the warden of the North.
Buraya doğru bakıyor.
He does now. How much further is it?
Hadi gidelim.
To these Foresters.
A day, my lord. Two at most.
Bir iki gün orada olacaklar.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Allah.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Sessiz olacağım.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Ay. Adamın derisini yüzdü lan. Kimmiş acaba bu? Oğlum gitsene.
Bloody hell.
Ulan ne yapmışsınız adamı? Derisini yüzmüş şerefsizler. Bir dakika şu camı kapatacağım. Hah, geldim. Soğuk be kardeşim. Evet.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of
300 yıl
Forester
burası
lords stand behind you.
arkamızda duruyormuş. Yalaka herif. Bunda bir şüpheleniyorum.
Who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan.
Sen kimsin oğlum?
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move!
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Sadece hayatta kalmaya çalışıyormuş.
Lord Ethan.
Bu adam kim?
Me.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Firari hırsız.
This house is doomed.
Bu hane lanetlendi mi?
We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone.
Hadi oğlum sen ne diyorsun lan?
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Onu duvara yollayalım ya. Onu duvara yollayalım.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family
Onu duvara
depends
yolla.
on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord. My family, without me, they'll die.
Ha, duvara göndereceğiz. Yapacak bir şey yok.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Neden bahsediyorsun sen ya?
Someone you can
Siz
rely
kimi
on,
seçerdiniz?
no matter the circumstance.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Tamam.
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Teşekkür
I'll
ederim.
make the right choice as sentinel.
Evet.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Bakalım. Bu askeri işlerden anlayan bu adama vereyim ya. Bu Duncan zaten bu bizden. Bizim yanımızda olur bu. Onu da yanımıza çekmek için görev vermemiz lazım bence. Gidelim bakalım. Ne? Hadi bakalım.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling.
O zaman adam haklıydı.
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all
Başka
our
bir şey daha
goods to
mı?
the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan.
Hmm.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Peki. Gidelim abi. Şunlar kim? Yürü. Konuşalım. Malcolm'la konuşalım.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Lord diyeceksin lan tabii.
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Wait, Uncle. You can't leave. We need you here. Especially now.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him.
Ha, tamam o zaman git o zaman.
Nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she
Tamam git Asher'ı getir, Asher'ı getir.
hold, of course. Until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Eyvallah Malcolm amca.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice.
Neden bu kadar eminsin?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Bu doğru diyor lan bu.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Tamam onunla da görüşelim. Ryland'ı seçeceğim ya. Savaştayız abi. Savaşçıya ihtiyacım var.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira.
Hı.
She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right
Hadi
now I'm
bakalım.
more concerned about you.
Niye lan?
I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you
Yapacak bir
would.
şey yok abi.
Can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Sen ne yapardın?
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
Hadi bakalım.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Eyvallah bacım. Teşekkür ederim. Malcolm'la konuştuk. Şununla da görüşelim.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
Hadi bakalım.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action.
Ben de senin gibi düşünüyorum.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Eyvallah. Tamam. Şimdi buradan ilerleyelim. Şu kapıya da bir göz atayım. Yürü bakalım. Nerede o zımbırtı? Ramız'la konuşalım.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this...
Video çekiyorum kızım. Sonra gel, tamam mı?
I mean,
Hadi.
I could never forget. But...
I'm honored.
Yeah. Someday
Benim kızım ya.
I'll have a real one.
Ya insanın çocuğu olması başka ya. Herkesin başına gelir inşallah.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
Ben lordum artık oğlum.
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Hepsiyle konuştuk. Yürü bakalım. Başka kim var burada? Onunla konuştuk. Onunla konuştuk. Başka ne yapacağız? Hı. Yürü lan yürü.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Henüz kararımı vermedim.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Hadi bakalım topla. Aslında annemle de konuşsaydım iyiydi. Roland seçeceğim abi. Çünkü o asker yani. Tamam Duncan amca bizle her zaman olacak da savaştayız, bize de asker lazım abi, asker. Evet.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Evet.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Bir atlama ya. Bir atlama ya.
Many thought either of you would make a
Her
fine
şeyi atlıyor şu
sentinel,
gerizekalı ya.
but I have made my decision. Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste.
Evet.
He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can handle Ramsay Snow. He doesn't scare me.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm sorry, Lord Ethan. You have chosen your sentinel. You should hear from him first.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Doğru diyor bence de.
Every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
he would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Evet.
I trust Mira's judgment.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough. My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
Evet, savaşalım lan.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Evet. Bu ibnede bir şey var.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father. Aye. Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Otur. Lord benim.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate.
Evet,
and we
buluşalım.
will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Hadi
Then
bakalım.
perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Hadi bakalım. Ya bu ibnede bir şey var ya. Şu ibnede bir şey var.
My lord, I have faithfully served this family for many years. I sent my own nephew to the wall to protect you. Just remember that. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Hadi bakalım.
He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Onun lord olması.
Won't he be lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too.
Evet.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
Miller'ın oğlunu hatırlıyor
I
musun?
wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Yaşar geri gelsin hadi.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester.
Hadi bakalım.
Mira stands with us and she may be able
Derimizi
to
yüzmesi iyi. Bolton Ramsey derimizi yüzmesi iyi yani. Geçitte buluşacağız. Lady Marjorie'nin odası, Kızılkale, kralın şehri. Evet. İncele. Neymiş bu? Alsam mı ya? Geri bırak abi, geri bırak. Bir dakika dur.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know. Thank you.
Tekrar şey yapamıyoruz mu ya?
I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years.
Özür dilerim.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally. Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us.
Var tabi, aramızda güven var.
Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much. Sarah, My lady, I'll leave you to talk. Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Hayda, bunlar bize
He
yardım
said I
edecek.
was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
But my family, they're still in danger.
Your family isn't the only thing in jeopardy, Mira.
My little brother is only 7 years old. I'm afraid for him. For all of them.
Hadi bakalım.
Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
Allah. Masaya bakacak, mührü aldığımızı görecek.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Hayda.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family.
Et lan, bize yardım et hadi.
I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
Bana nasıl yardım edeceksin oğlum?
My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
Hadi bakalım. Bakalım bu çocuk bize yardım edecek. Hadi bakalım. Şimdi ne olacak? Lady Marjorie bize yardım edemedi. Mührü aldık ama keşke anahtarı da alsaydık. O anahtar nerenin anahtarıydı acaba? Ne kadar ihtişamlı bir zırhı var ya bunun.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? Ah, fuck him if he's angry. And without King's Landing, I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Sir Royland, I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my lord. But the bastard of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
Hadi bakalım.
Bolton men approaching, my lord.
Gelsin bakalım.
Something wrong with your gate?
Kafanızla ilgili bir sorun mu var? Açmayacağım lan. Açmayacağım.
Without you, the little lord. No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
You're welcome inside, but your men are not.
Did you hear that, men? The lord of the house says, fuck off. I think he's afraid of you. Wait here. For now.
Sadece sen gel lan.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Bir dakika, ne dedi burada?
Don't know what's so special.
Babanız bunu takdir edecek abi.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed.
Hadi bakalım.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Bakalım ne yapacak bu piç.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Umarım iyi bir karar vermişizdir ha. Ölecek diye sıçıyorum yani.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Hadi bakalım. Hadi bismillah.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Diz çekelim bakalım lan.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you?
Hadi bakalım.
That wouldn't reflect well on me.
Babanızın.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal
Hadi bakalım.
will not do.
Oğlum o bizi öldürecek
So
ya.
I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What? The ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
Evet.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And... make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
Hayda. Bunlara kapıları kim açtı lan?
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff
Oğlu Griff.
will lead the garrison.
The Seven Hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Haydi.
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well,
Hayda.
hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But
Hayda.
brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! My lord!
even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Please.
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
You will not take him!
Help me!
Ryan, please!
Let me go!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Aha, gitti. Tüh. Hayda. Hikayemiz buradan başlıyor. Yeni bir macerada. Of.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He
Ethan
saved
bizim için
Talia's
kendini
life.
feda etti.
He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold
Bu
House
da
Forest
diğer bölümde olacaklar
all
sanırım.
other loyalties.
Oo,
Those who
Jon
will
Snow.
not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home
Ha,
again.
bu da Aesher.
Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you
Hadi
prepared
bakalım.
for what might happen?
Evet. Buzdan Demire bölümü bu kadardı. Anam. Erik. Burada başkalarının verdiği kararlar herhalde bunlar. Evet. Burada başkalarının verdiği kararların oranlarını göstermiş abi. Evet. Birinci bölüm bu kadardı arkadaşlar. İkinci bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın. Görüşmek üzere.